Camera's recording, right? Okay. This is the start of the Royal Rumble build-up, which is tomorrow. The Royal Rumble, one of the biggest events in WWE, and it's the difference of a whole new champion. And this is basically our predictions, which I think isn't really going to be different from anyone else's, but could be at the same time. Right, so start off for the whole Royal Rumble. It's not just going to be the actual Royal Rumble match, it's going to be the whole Royal Rumble pay-per-view. The mid kick-off match qualifier. Did you hear about it?
Yeah.
It's like the Ascension versus Jack Swagger and Mark Henry versus the Dudley Boys need to qualify.
And also Darren Young.
Yeah, Darren Young. Darren Young is not in it, but Titus O'Neil is. That's just weird.
Darren Young and Damien Sandow.
Who do you think's going to win that match?
I can see the Dudleys win it, and I can see them going into the Rumble, and I can see Bubba turning heel.
Heel?
On Devon and bringing in the Billy Ray character into place, which he had in TNA, and he was brilliant as a heel. I can see that happening.
I don't see the Dudley Boys winning this. I actually think Mark Henry and Jack Swagger are going to take it. I just think it is because, you know, WWE have that thing where they're building Big Show as one of the major contenders because he's 500 pounds. Yeah, Mark Henry is 400, just 100 pounds less. I think he could try and be built up as a major contender. But Jack Swagger as well. I think they're going to do that. I think they're going to put Mark Henry and Jack Swagger in it, or the Dudleys. Who would win the Ascension? Really, the Ascension. Right, okay, that's enough. The next match is Charlotte versus Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch.
You think Becky Lynch can take it? Why?
Because I can see her losing it at Mania, not to Charlotte. I can see her losing it to Sasha.
I want Becky Lynch to win it. I do. I think Charlotte's going to retain.
Can I just say that?
Due to the fact that
fuck Sasha. Not me. Oh, fuck. Not Sasha, sorry. Fuck Charlotte.
I don't like Charlotte either. But Charlotte hasn't held the title for long. I think she's held it for what, like a month? 2 months maybe? Aye, 2 months because of the Paige rivalry and stuff like that. But for her to lose it in 2 months and become one of the biggest divas in the company after a 2-month reign, not good enough, I think. I want Becky Lynch to win because she's like my favourite diva right now, but I see Charlotte retaining. Kevin Owens versus Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose.
Last man standing match.
Yeah, Dean Ambrose. I think Kevin Owens will be fighting either Undertaker or one of the big stars at Mania because
Big shout.
I can see Undertaker fighting a Daniel Bryan or a Kevin Owens. I can't see him fighting anybody else.
So you think Dean Ambrose will retain so Owens can go into this big rivalry? I agree with that. I do think that Ambrose will win and Kevin Owens will go into a rivalry in the Mania. But I think that won't be Undertaker. I think it'll be Finn Balor. I think Balor will drop the NXT Championship to that boy. What's his name? That new guy that signed? Aries.
Austin Aries.
I think he's going to drop the title to Austin Aries, and Finn Balor's going to take on Owens at WrestleMania in a match I personally would really like to see.
I mean, I've watched TNA as well, and if Austin Aries and AJ Styles are in, I know Austin Aries won't be in the Royal Rumble, but to see AJ Styles in the Royal Rumble,
we're not in that yet, mate.
Still, I've seen him for what, 4 years or something in TNA.
Good wrestler. Fought like Rey Mysterio and stuff like that.
Aye, the other day. Yeah.
Right, next match. It's a new day. Yes, it is. Versus the Usos. Who do you think's gonna win?
Hopefully the Usos.
But who do you think will win?
But I think Sadler and New Day.
You think New Day will retain? Why? Why do you think the New Day will retain?
Because Vince, I don't know.
It's not just because they're the best thing going right now. I think the Usos will win. I think that's because I don't think that WWE would give them tag team of the year without dropping them the tag team titles. Because think about it, those were tag team of the year.
I don't see how 3 guys acting like Wayne's, throwing about and crying about trombones,
Francesca.
makes it entertaining.
I find it entertaining. I find it. I do see.
I know from a kid's point of view, I find it entertaining, but from a wrestling fan who's watched it for years, fuck no.
I think that, there's that speculation that Christian's going to return, not at the Royal Rumble this year. I really do hope the New Day retain and take on Chris Jericho and Christian for the tag team titles at Mania. Because if you think about it,
there's talk of turning Chris Jericho heel and making him fight Dean
Ambrose because of the shoulder tackle at Champions. Yeah. There were talk of that happening in the Rumble. Ambrose hits him in the shoulder and it starts a fight. Next match is Kalisto versus Alberto Del Rio.
Kalisto.
It has to be Kalisto, honestly. It just literally cannot. We're
to
sick.
Give it away in SmackDown, you have to
a day later.
Kalisto.
But think about it, I'm sick to death of Alberto Del Rio. The best thing they should do with the League of Nations is give them the tag titles at most.
Give the younger guys a chance.
Exactly. I mean, there's talk about Kalisto up to be the next, Rey Mysterio. I don't want that. I want him to be the first Kalisto and the best. Maybe one of the best high flyers in WWE. But in my opinion, this is the best thing to bring back the Cruiserweight title. Neville, Zayn, Kalisto, Sin Cara. Also, I think there's going to be talks of...
Here's the thing, they don't think about the booking. Years ago they didn't have good superstars to compete for the Cruiserweight title. We had like Hornswoggle and that.
No, they had like Chavo Guerrero, Gregory Helms, Psychosis, who aren't...
They were quite crap, but
they're not good.
They have the talent that actually could have a great run with that championship.
I mean, but also... The only way I see Alberto Del Rio retaining is if Sin Cara turns heel and turns on.
They need to put the Cruiserweight in the NXT, which puts 2 titles, or 3 titles in NXT.
4.
4.
Divas as well.
I know that, but I'm talking about what men's singles. Like...
NXT tag team.
That would kind of make more interesting. What, those are the 2 top titles, and it would kind of add more. I don't know.
I do think that Sin Cara might turn heel and help Del Rio.
I could see that happening.
Right. Okay. The Rumble itself. I'm going to name you a couple of names, right? Before you say anything else, I'm going to name you a couple of names, and I want you to tell me if you think they'll win or not. First one, of course, the champion Roman Reigns.
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not? Why do you not think Roman Reigns will take it? I mean,
because
look at it. He's been trying. Vince McMahon's trying to make Roman's look tough for ages now.
He won it last year. Do you really think he's going to win it this year? You need him to.
Of course.
I think the best option would to be have him get beat, but to go over strong at Mania. I think that would be good because that would add that would be better. It would be better.
Yeah, they can't give it to Reigns. I'm a big fan of Roman Reigns. I just think I don't think they'll give it to him because basically Roman Reigns, they can't just do this change the whole Rumble without having a new champion. They changed the aspect and everything. Even though there was a thing what I preferred was Paul Heyman's idea to whoever wins the Royal Rumble for the championship takes on Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. And that comes up to my next guy on the list, Brock Lesnar. What do you think?
I think he could win it, but I don't see him.
You don't see him winning? You don't see him winning? I think he's one of the biggest contenders right now. Honestly, I mean, right. I do not think he'll win it. I think he's got a good chance, and he'll be definitely top 4, final 4.
I think he could win it.
But the man who stopped him on Raw, Bray Wyatt, what do you think of his chances?
Yes, I think he can win it.
Do you think Bray Wyatt's going to take it?
I do. Actually.
Why? Why do you see that?
Because there was a rumour the other day that Wyatt vs Lesnar could be the main event, which would actually be really, really good.
There's also a rumour of Strowman versus Wyatt. Strowman versus Brock Lesnar.
See, the thing is, I like Strowman.
I don't like Strowman at all.
I think
Strowman, no,
it
please.
can be later on a great...
WWE?
he can be great in the company, but he's not got enough talent to fight one of the top guys yet.
WWE, please don't make Strowman versus Lesnar, please. Please, please. I'd rather see Mark Henry versus Brock Lesnar. Honestly. Next name on my list, I'm pretty sure this is one that is a favourite and everyone wants to see, which I personally don't. Triple H.
You can fuck right off.
I don't want it either. That's just like him coming back with a massive shovel
If he wins
and
it,
smacking
then
Reigns.
if he wins it, I will be angry.
I will be angry. Yeah.
But I can see why they're doing it.
Yeah, but haven't we seen enough of Reigns versus Triple H in that
I know.
Evolution versus Shield
I know.
last 2 years ago? Technically 2 years ago now.
But the main guy of WWE is Triple H. He's going to be the owner of everything.
He's not though.
Roman Reigns is the next big face of WWE. So to make him beat the ultimate top guy, then go over, that would be good because that would make Reigns the next top guy. But
right.
If Triple H wins it, oh my god, I don't want it to.
The next two categories are returns and new people. Right, the two biggest returns apparently is either Seth Rollins or Cesaro coming back and winning it. What do you think of that?
Cesaro, he said he doesn't know when he'll be back, but
which could be a rumor that means he could come back at Rumble. But I don't think it's Cesaro time. I might get a lot of hate, but it's not his time yet.
It's not his time. No.
He's been at an injury and to come back straight away and win the title. No way, give it a while. Cesaro versus Wyatt. SummerSlam? Survivor Series for the title? Good match. Be a really good match. But then again, the last person who got pushed technically in the name of Dolph Ziggler. What do you think about Seth Rollins?
No.
Do you think he should take it?
I don't think he'll be at the Rumble at all. He's not even ready yet.
Wow.
I do like him. I think he's one of my favourites. But I want him to win the title this year.
But clean?
Later on, clean. Not. I don't want him to be a heel. I want him to return the Raw after Mania and challenge the champion.
I think it'd be a good idea to have him Triple H and Reigns, Lesnar last three, right? Lesnar's beating the crap out of Reigns with the help of Triple H. They're about to toss him overboard. Seth Rollins sneaks on the bottom rope and eliminates Triple H, turning face,
I'm sure.
and lets Brock Lesnar win.
Also, a surprise.
A
return could be The Undertaker, which could see him happening.
They had a last SummerSlam, a last Survivor Series. They have to have a last Rumble. Honestly, the last Royal Rumble. Number 2, come back number 2 and take on Roman Reigns first 2. That'd be sick.
I'd like to see Taker win the Rumble, right? I know people are gonna disagree.
He's supposed to be retiring.
I know. But if he lost, if he lost at Mania against Reigns,
that means he's going out with a loss. Why would he go with a loss?
True though.
Right, there's apparently a chance of 3 wrestlers coming back. Number 1 on everyone's tongue. AJ Styles.
As I said earlier, AJ Styles has to be at the Rumble, otherwise if he isn't, fans will literally go fucking.
Yeah, they'll go crazy. They'll go crazy. Right.
But he will be.
The other 2 are, one is like a speculation, and one's like one everyone wants to see. I think I really want to see it because he's like one of the only wrestlers to not return. The speculation is Jeff Hardy. Would you like to see Jeff Hardy return and win the WWE World Heavyweight Championship?
Yes.
Of course. Who wouldn't? Do you think it could happen?
No.
You don't think?
No.
Why not?
Because he's still in contract with TNA.
I bet he was still in contract with.
Yeah.
What was that?
They had negotiations.
So Jeff
TNA
Hardy.
and WWE are basically rivals.
That is true. But AJ Styles as well, and also the bullet. Right. The last one I don't think you'll expect.
Maybe I say John Cena.
No, why would I say John Cena? Better return.
Fuck John Cena.
Basically, because they're building up this Roman Reigns versus the Authority. Who's the only member of the Authority not returned? Shane McMahon.
I would love that. He was a great wrestler, so underrated.
He wasn't even a wrestler.
He was.
He wasn't. He hadn't had training in wrestling.
But he was.
He was a good fighter, right? Let's call him a fighter.
He was a good brawler.
Do you think? Would you think it could happen? They wouldn't. They didn't say he's going to return and win. They said he might return and just start this big thing with Reigns, and instead of Triple H versus Reigns again, it'll be Shane McMahon versus Roman Reigns.
But he does like financial business stuff in China and that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why it'd be such a surprise. Now, the last thing I gotta talk about is who do you want to win the Rumble and who do you think will win the Rumble?
Who do I want to win the Rumble, right? There's two people I want to see win the Rumble, and that's either AJ Styles or actually three guys: AJ Styles, Bray Wyatt, or Brock Lesnar.
And who do you think will?
Who do I think will? Triple H. It kills me to say it, but I think Triple H will win it. I mean, because you can bet, right? He's the bookie's favourite. He's like 46 or something.
Right. There is. Everyone is going to be so shocked by who I want to win. The two people I think I want to win, and the one person I think will win. I want Roman Reigns to win. That's a want. A big want, but a want. My other one is obviously, I think you know this one. Other one. Literally my favourite wrestler in the company right now. Yeah. I want Kalisto to win the Royal Rumble match. That's a want. It's a personal want. I want that to happen.
Can't you say that would be Rey Mysterio all over again? That would just... It would...
No, but they did that for Eddie. Guerrero more than Mysterio. But please, yeah. But who do I think will win? I think it's going to be Bray Wyatt. A Bray Wyatt victory. But there's only one problem. I do not want anyone but you, Roman, going into WrestleMania again. But that would make definite. Do you want to know what happened? See if that happened.
See, I want
a definite
to
match.
Watch the Rumble, but
school.
It's hard for us to do it.
One, if that happens, Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt for the title, anyone but you, Roman, annoying. Two, that happens, that means Braun Strowman will probably take on Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental.
Yeah.
And three, if that happened, it will probably be the Usos versus the Wyatts, which I'm not complaining about because that was such a good match back in the day.
I wouldn't mind seeing, MVP is a shout.
One,
to be,
two, we hear the clock tick.
He's a shout to return as well, which would be interesting.
Can I state one thing?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone wants to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Bryan.
Yes.
A Daniel Bryan return.
I love Daniel Bryan.
A Daniel Bryan return and win the Rumble.
And I know you hate him.
I despise him with my core. I don't think they'll do that.
But why?
It takes all the momentum Roman Reigns has gained away from him.
Not really.
Why would it not? The fans are actually cheering on Roman Reigns for a change, but then they will all change to yes, yes.
I don't want him to be in the Rumble for one reason, because all these fans that are obsessed with him. I mean, I love Daniel Bryan, but I'm not obsessed with him. All these fans would riot.
Yeah, they would. If
like the last time.
Like the last time. Roman. See, exactly. Roman Reigns got booed at the building for winning.
But that.
See what? I'm just going to put it out there. A personal return I'd like to see. Not like to see, I think might happen again. There's actually two speculations of this return happening. Like, I've been told by people, not as in I've googled it and all that. Batista.
Yeah.
And Rob Van Dam.
Rob Van Dam.
There's speculations of Rob Van Dam returning just to, like, blow the roof off the Royal Rumble. Who wouldn't want to see Rob Van Dam versus Jeff Hardy? WrestleMania.
like to see that.
Exactly. And just say, see if Jeff returns, Matt would have to return. A lot of people prefer Jeff over Matt, of course I do. But the tag team division would never be the same. Dudley's, Hardy's, New Day, Usos, Lucha Dragon, please break up Lucha Dragon, just give Kalisto the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, please.
Also, there's talk of that Josh guy making a surprise kind of.
Josh guy?
Yeah, see the guy for Tough Enough.
Josh Brady.
Yeah.
Josh Brady.
Yeah, I've just saw that he's rumoured to be the.
Do you know who else
I
is on?
don't know if that's him. I've just seen something that there's heat about him or something.
What's the pay-per-view after? Is it Elimination Chamber or Fastlane?
It's Fastlane.
You know there's a rumour to be a match at Fastlane of the Wyatt versus Social Outcast?
They already had that.
Again. Because Bo Dallas and Bray
Why
Wyatt.
would you have that, right?
Because there's a rumour that Bo Dallas is going to join the Wyatts. You know.
Don't like Bo Dallas.
Bo, leave. I like Bo Dallas, personally. I don't like his finisher.
I can see why they're going to join him up because he's brothers with Bray. But if Bray wins the title at the Rumble, I think Eric, Braun, and what's his other name?
Strowman.
No.
Eric Rowan, Luke Harper.
Luke Harper. I think they should go as a separate group.
What, Braun Strowman and Luke Harper?
Yeah. And
What?
Braun Strowman.
Where'd that come from?
No, as a separate group.
Eric Rowan and Luke Harper more likely. They're not getting enough attention due to Braun Strowman.
Luke and Eric, yes, goes a separate group. When you've got Sister Abigail potentially coming into the WWE, partnering with Bray, making him his assistant.
Right.
Which could be good because that means that turns a guy's face and keeps.
Really?
And
really? You want another Eric Rowan face?
Yes.
Really? He was so bad.
I know. Makes Bray a top heel.
A top? We don't want Bray as a top heel. He's getting more cheers than most faces are. Like Ryback got less cheers than Bray did. Well, that's all we've really got time for today. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please like all that usual stuff. You don't have to. You don't want to, but why not? For regular kind of stuff on like this. So everyone will try and make it more upbeat next time and more. You know, we're here. Watch us, please.
Yeah, we don't
don't really.
We'll try to do more effects.
And there'll probably be more videos coming soon from both of us or individually. So, bye.
We could do like top 10 or something.
Yeah, we'll do top 10.